Go.
Oh. Something, I'm gonna guess we pissed them off. That's the only thing I can think of.
If we piss them off, that's gonna be kind of funny.
Well, I mean, they were using shields, so I mean, I don't really care, really, if they were using shields. If they're
Yeah.
gonna use shields, I don't really care.
You
I mean, it didn't bother me. I mean, it really didn't bother me because I was having fun.
cave
It was
painting
a
set.
challenge, you know?
Oh,
Kind of scummy for them to use shields, but I mean, that's why I went, that's the reason why I went Malusi, just in case. They did. And they did. Because, I mean, I
honestly,
can't even party.
fucking Sam was saying like, yeah, we're gonna do random. We're memeing, bro. I'm sorry. There's no way in
Teams are
hell
not
you press
memeing.
random and you got your fucking main in ranked.
Yeah, I didn't, that, if they were using shields for memeing, that's not memeing, that's just being okay.
I really do think you would enjoy this game, Pit.
I mean, I said I would, I just don't want it. I could, it just, I have bought so many games that bring come with a box. I buy it, and we don't play it, ever. I have bought a
Oh,
game
dude, Austin and I are on this game all the fucking time, bro.
I know, but I just don't want it because I don't really need any more games. I'm saving up money. When I get a job and all that, yeah, I'll be buying more games than I
Yeah,
need.
how exactly are you saving money if you don't have a job? You have allowance?
Because I have, no, I've saved money from my, when I was working with my, my papa. He had, when I came back from Oregon, he gave me $1,000. I still have 900. I've always spent 100 bucks. I'm saving that shit. I am saving it, just trying my best not to spend it.
Well, when you're able to get the game, fucking, you know, let me know because I can show you the ropes. That way you don't start out with the game being boring as fuck like I did. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
was
agree.
so close to uninstalling the game because it was like, because the way Sam and Steph do it is they spend an hour to 2 hours tracking just one animal. And then they get mad at me because I'm doing my strategy, which I just run around until I get into an open field, and I use my binoculars to look around that open field, and if I see something, I fucking shoot it. And so they're spending 2 hours for one animal, as for I'm spending 2 hours getting fucking 20. And they get mad at me, and it's like, it's like, I'm sorry that, you know, I play the game differently than you guys, and then Steph tried getting on to me like, I don't understand how that's fun. Like, the fun thing is tracking the animals. It's like, yeah, I do track them after I shoot them. And I told her, I was like, you know, you have your way of having fun with the game, and I have my way. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to play this game. There's really no right or wrong
Yeah,
way to play any game.
but look, back at if they did leave because we were talking about wedding and all that, it's not gonna irritate me, but it's gonna, why you were saying you were gonna meme us, but you were using shields,
Yeah.
so it kind of makes me think, that's kind of scummy. I mean, I don't know, but
I mean, even if it was a random, I mean, come on, you're a fucking shield.
I think probably really pissed them off is me doing that twirl. I think that's probably what hit it.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the only, but I
Oh no,
mean,
I'm dead.
shit, I
I'm
was
dead.
fucking sweating.
How am I not dead? What the fuck?
But I was sweating because they were decided to use shields. I don't care. Don't use shields. Then I won't sweat. I'll fuck around with it.
Marshall College does surprisingly competent restoration work. Now continue to the Zonga, to the place marked on your codex. We need you to collect some water samples from the swamps. Don't get squeamish on me. You've done well so far. Now it's time to
Yeah,
get your
my
hands
mom told
dirty.
me yesterday to
And your
text her
and your
the
legs.
game chair I want, and I'm kind of getting a little bit excited. So she's actually.
Last night was so funny. Fucking Austin was sitting on a yoga ball and kept on fucking pinching his nuts and falling off of it and shit. Because it's a fucking ball, bro.
That's funny. Let's see. Oh, that's really good.
sources, and the tsetse flies clustered with them. That meant TNT, tsetses and trypanosomiasis, a virus that forms nagana in livestock. Nasty disease, very bad. This virus forms
seeing the new details on the new Assassin's Creed game. Like,
There's
shit.
also a lot more work to do here in the Zonga. With the river drying, more Hamganyi wildebeests are migrating through the reserve. So many, they don't realize they're going to starve themselves by depleting the grassland. Your job here will be to focus on saving the wildebeests from overpopulation. Just check your mission log when you've got time to spare. I almost forgot, grandchild. That shot you took of the restored painting, your brother sent it to a photojournalist who frequents the reserve, Flip Osprey. Flip was impressed with your eye. I told him you get it from me. He has some more assignments for you if you're game. Helping him will put a little extra cash in your pocket and promote the reserve while we're at it. Right this moment, though, you have another priority. Flip Osprey isn't the only foreign media we've had touring Bahonga. This German Hu-tube guy or whatever, Gustav Bartel, he calls himself a world-famous ghost hunter.
Yeah, fucking Twitter, Facebook, Google, and Apple are going fucking berserk. Like, seriously going berserk.
Over what?
Oh, you haven't heard that Google has completely banned Parler from their site. Apple is threatening Parler for Apple is threatening Parler for Parler to follow their guidelines, and Apple should have control of Parler. That's what they're saying, for them to showcase it on their store. And then, you know, Twitter banning the president for completely just wiped his account. You can't even see it anymore. They have him banned on Facebook, and I think Instagram does too, because Instagram's part of Facebook. So yeah, and then they also have banned people that support Parler or have suspended them. And also completely wiped some other conservative members. And I'm like, wow. It's unreal. And some of my family members that are full on Republican, I mean, I'm seeing the idiocy from them too. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, they're like, yeah, I'm still waiting for on the 20th of January and see what Trump's going to do. What is he going to do? Absolutely nothing. He's not going to do nothing. If he does something, he's going to be stupid. And it's like them also wanting some type of war, like he's going to use the army again. I'm like, y'all are wanting war. Why are y'all wanting that?
So apparently, scientists had a facial recognition, and apparently the majority of the people in that protest or riot or whatever were not Trump supporters. They were Antifa dressed as Trump supporters to put a bad rep on us.
Oh yeah, I knew that, yeah.
I did not, and I was like wondering, like, damn, we fucking bitch about and, like, you know, make fun of Democrats for doing this, why the fuck would we stoop this low? And then came up with that, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. So yeah, it is just, they hate us, they hate the conservatives so fucking bad that they want to get rid of as quickly as possible, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to literally wipe them out of existence. And I'm like, that's exactly what Hitler did. He is doing it. He did with the Jews. What the Democrats are doing to the Republicans. It really should.
The Zonga is a mix of swampland and dry riverbeds. Drought has made the swamps muckier, and with the river running dry, a large herd of wildebeest have crossed into Vahonga unobstructed. Wildebeest herds are usually transient, but right now we have too many wildebeest for the region to sustainably feed. Breeding season is incoming. They're not migrating quickly enough, even though they are running out of food. As the herd slowly starves, it will become volatile, and the risks of mass stampedes increase. Not good, boss. The danger of stampede makes hunting these wildebeest especially high risk. And what do we do in high-risk situations? We make preparations. Start by spotting a few wildebeest. Wolves or cows, it doesn't matter. What matters is noting where they spend time. Accustom yourself to their behaviors. The wildebeest are born runners. Calves fall out of their mothers, and in a few minutes, shoo, they're off running with the herd. Spot a few more before they bolt. You can never mistake a wildebeest with their vertical bands and black legs. Like me, of course. Or their scent. Wildebeest bulls leave heaps of stinky dung to mark their territory. Be careful you don't step in any on your way to spot one more. Time to put your studies into practice. Wildebeest spook easily, so you'll only need to harvest 3 of them to get the herd moving a bit. But a wildebeest stampede will crush you like a daisy. So shoot from a safe distance, at least 150 meters or more. Shoot from any closer and you are a Mampara. But you're not a Mampara. Play it safe, grandchild.
How's your day, Pitt? That's good. Good. Mike's muted if you heard me. No response. Okay.
theory we need actually. So I don't know. Fuck me.
We need them for what exactly?
So we can play fucking whatever. Like Modern Warfare, Warzone, whatever. Rainbow. Shit, I'm mad.
Tim said that he's never touching Rainbow again.
Well, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Because he's a bitch and got so used to the field of view on Call of Duty. He's like, nah, this is shit.
My eyes can't focus. I don't understand why Rainbow has it. I thought
Because
the
it's
new Rainbow
Ubisoft.
Six-
Anytime you say, I don't understand why Rainbow... Ubisoft, that's always the answer.
Well, I'm trying to think. Rainbow Six Siege Quarantine. I wish it came out in 2020. That would have been funny. That'd be perfect, but it didn't.
Or if it came out 2021
But,
after the vaccine's found.
or that. Well, I think it's supposed to come out this year. It was supposed to come out in 2020, but it didn't.
Did you hear the conspiracy theory that they were talking about with I Am Legend? It was taking place... The movie was taking place in 2021 after a failed vaccine. That was the movie's plot.
Where's Barton?
Damn.
You're a scout. Figure out where he's gone.
Yeah, dude,
He left a note.
that's funny.
Let's read
But,
it.
dude, I'm serious. You know Call Me Carson. You know the YouTuber, right? You know him?
Yes.
Okay. And have you heard the incident, he's being accused of,
We've already
sexually
talked about
talking to
this.
minors?
What's
Yeah.
your point? We've
I
already
know.
talked about this.
But we need to really have a conversation because everyone else was talking. No one really cared, but, yeah.
I honestly don't
Oh,
really
just-
care about pedophiles. I personally don't give a fuck if giving them the attention.
It's just funny because when Carson's in his other incident when his girlfriend cheated on Fitz and all that, everyone felt bad for him. Everyone donated money to him and all that, and then this pops up.
No worries. As long as I have
To me, that's just like,
my mission continues. Those hunters tipped me off
Yep.
some local
In America, pedophiles will one day be accepted.
to look for Buffalo Down. I promise to check in
It's
with
gonna
you
happen.
ASAP.
And the LGBTQ community is gonna fucking do whatever they can to do that.
What a fool. I hope he falls in that dung. We've got a whole reserve to mind. We can't spend all day chasing a YouTuber or whatever that means. But at least now we know there are poachers active somewhere in the Zonga. We have to figure out where exactly. Until then, you should be Oh no. Your brother says one of our electronic trackers has gone dormant. The tracker on Rambolo. She's our last Melembe. Our last rhino. You must go to Rambolo's last location and find out what the problem is. Hurry. If those poachers have found her, Rambolo is in trouble.
Oh no, don't tell me they fucking killed him.
What have you found? Please let her be alive. Please, ancestors.
His horn's missing. Oh no, his horn's there. But
This is a tragedy. I am gutted.
they took his
Ramuru
horn.
wasn't just an animal. She was like family to everyone on this reserve. Now she's gone. I nursed her back to health as best I could, but she was in no condition to make a trip hundreds of kilometers away. So she stayed. Now this is what's become of her. I will send a team to clean her up before the jackals come. She's been with us so long, her hide should be preserved. Okay. I can grieve later. We have work to do.
Yeah, like kill those fucking poachers.
Friendly lookers who stole Barden's gear were the criminals who did this.
What, you can kill
We must find
poachers
out
in the
where
game?
they went.
No, but the fucking... In the savannah, there's only one rhino. And the poachers killed the rhino and took its horns.
You're talking about the game or reality?
The game.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a really cool part of the game, though. I mean, that's kind of interesting, even though it's a true thing, but... But in reality, though, the people that are protecting the rhinos will actually put them down, cut off their horns, and then they'll wake them up.
Good.
And their horns regrow back, but
Observe and report.
so. What the hell is that? Straight racing car, I just heard.
Keep after those strikes.
Do you have Hunt Showdown?
What?
Do you have Hunt Showdown?
No?
No? Oh. Okay.
Be on guard. Maybe this is their camp. Don't stay here too long. They're a group, so you'll probably hear them coming, but you never know when they'll be back. Anything suspicious? Even the least experienced poachers would not leave their haul in an unguarded pickup truck. Someone or something sabotaged them, and I doubt that Gustav Baden is the one who slashed their tires. You should get out of here before they return. But first, they've no doubt left traps in the area nearby. Do a quick sweep to remove them before you leave.
Hmm.
I'm supposed to find 3 of the fucking poacher traps, but I can't seem to find one. Oh, there's one.
One less animal for the poachers. But I'd never leave just one trap. Keep scouting.
Oh, and there's 2.
Good work. Those shots were not meant for you, but they weren't far off either. There's a hut nearby. You should try to take shelter there. But be careful. I have no desire to bury my grandchild today.
Smoke.
to the hut. Stay low, stay quiet. Make sure you're alone. What happened here? With that many shells, that much damage, these maniacs must have been firing in every direction from inside here. But at what? Are they drunk? Or maybe they're being hunted by the Eloko. Another thing we'll have to investigate. Get moving. We've got reports of smoke coming from the Fever Tree Forest to your west. None of my rangers are out there burning fires right now. Go check it out. More shots fired. And they're screaming. Your brother thinks they might be getting trampled by buffalo. But we'd hear the rumble of hooves if that were the case. My gut tells me those poachers are being punished by the Eloko. Your heart is pure, grandchild, but tread lightly, or the Eloko might come for you too. Put that fire out before it causes a problem. Thank you. What else do you see? Signs of poachers? Their weapons were completely dismantled. Any other clues out there? I'd looking for signs of life out there, wouldn't you? Or death. Savage, eh? Torn clothes, torn bodies. I think we've seen enough to call this an Eloko problem. But your brother still thinks a mad buffalo or a whole head may have been charging the poachers. We can look into that later. For now, you should rest. There's a shelter nearby. Go take a break there. Keep your eyes and ears open for trouble.
Yeah, of course I need to get closer. Damn it.
What are those pictures of? A ghost jackal? No, not again. Your brother thinks Gustav found his fungi and it inspired these drawings. But I think we are dealing with something well beyond fungi. A restless spirit who does not want Gustav Baden to journey further along. Grandchild, are you awake yet? Hello? Hello? Ah, there you are. Hope you had a good dream. Now, let's get back to work. The other wardens could not find Gustav Baden. But since he decorated that shelter, maybe he is close to you. Can you check on him? Eish. Baden left a note while you were sleeping. So he is nearby. And at least he's still alive. Read the note. Mampara. Your brother may not believe in the Eloko or Ghost Jackal, but I hope you have an open mind, because I tell you this, that Ghost Jackal is real, and she means to harm Gustav Baden. And even if you're like your brother, and you don't believe me, consider that Baden is tracking a jackal with a strange coat, which may mean it's malnourished or diseased. Whatever you believe, as wardens, we have a responsibility to find Baden before he has a close encounter of the worst kind. From here, let's go to the Sokoladian, the western reserve. You'll remember it for the plateau, the one with the 50,000. That's where you find the fossils of Baden. There are plenty of places along the river to check for signs of Baden. The first of the marks of the just call them the potholes. When I was a young warden, my friend Mbali and I used to patrol out here. We saw some tourists bring coins and toss them into the holes for good luck. So we started doing the same. We can't do that anymore. It draws too many thieves. The The only predators we ever saw here were a family of jackals, always sulking about. They never bothered Mbali and I. At least. You know what? You should keep moving, looking for Baden. There's another spot to the north. Give it a look. Never bothered us. But here, I thought these jackals killed Mbali. I was so angry. After I shot them, I didn't harvest them. I didn't honor them. I kicked their bodies into the holes and left them to rot while I brought Mbali back to her family. The jackals, come to find out, did not kill Mbali. Sleeping sickness did. As gruesome as it was, the jackals were scavenging, not murdering. They had to be put down, but with respect, not hatred. This is the place where I shot the females. I didn't regret doing it, not at first. But then, whenever I was on night patrol, I began to see it. The ghost jackal. Your brother thinks I should be in therapy for trauma, but the Sangoma confirmed the spiritual nature of the problem. The jackal's spirit haunts me, haunts Bahonga. Now it haunts Gustav Baden. What if it haunts you, grandchild? What if I have cursed our family? Look, give me a moment here. Your brother is going to lecture me on my superstitious ways. You should continue looking for Baden at the outpost marked up ahead. Signs of Baden? No? Oh, this is bad. Very bad. What a mess. What kind of Mampara gives away perfectly good gear to strangers? Gustav Barton, our Mampara of the month. Has he left another note? I have to give Barton credit. He's an even bigger Mampara than I thought. Poisoning himself with fungus and scaling the plateau is perhaps the stupidest thing I have ever heard happening at Vahonga. And I've been here 45 years. Alright. With any luck, Barden's stranded at the top of the plateau. So far, you've saved several animals. Today, you're going to save a Mampara. Follow Barden's tracks to reach this base camp of his. Barden's boot prints, great. At least he has proper footwear. And he seems to be capable of walking in a semi-straight line. Follow him. Wait, are there jackal tracks alongside Gustav's? Well, that leaves us with a question. Was Gustav following the jackal, or was the jackal following Gustav? The only way to know is to find them. And based on where you are, I'm betting they were on their way to the Weeping Face. Check it out up ahead. You're just about up to the Weeping Face? Tourists and film crews love this spot. I don't need to explain the name, do I? I mean, it's a face that looks like it is weeping. What else would you call it? So, base camp is in the middle of a puddle. Mampara. Check it out. Let's hope Barton is stranded or passed out at the broken bridge up ahead and not splattered against the ground below. He was being chased. I posted warning signs all over that bridge to keep Mamparas like Barton out. It doesn't stop them from trying though, does it? Of course the sky is belching right when we're trying to save this Mampara from himself. Hurry, grandchild, and be careful. Mind your step up there. Mind the ghost.
The fuck did I hit?
A bit of the jacket Baden wore. You need to collect it so we can confirm. Be careful. You're no Mampara, but gravity will pull you down, same as anyone else. Careful, grandchild. Grandchild, hello. What happened? Grandchild. Little brother, get a drone out there and find your sibling. I don't care about the weather. Grandchild, listen to me. We're going to find you. You will be okay. You have to be okay. Please, ancestors, protect your grandchild. The Noi hunter who came home to honor you. Grandchild, if you can hear this, I'm sorry for everything. This ghost jackal, that breach, it's all my fault. I failed you. Grandchild, you're moving again. If you can hear me, you're close to a cave. That cave is where the jackals kept their den. I don't know what the ghost jackal wants from you, but I tell you this. A hunter with a pure heart like yours should not fear the dead. You will be protected by your integrity, guarded by your ancestors, even as you journey into darkness. A hunter with a pure heart like yours should not fear the dead. You will be protected by your integrity, guarded by your ancestors, even as you journey into darkness.
No! God damn it. I just wanted to look down. Son of a bitch. What? What you want, big girl? Huh? What you want? Come on, buddy. Come here. There you go. Laying on my clean sheets. But that's okay. Need to wash them anyways. Pitt, are you still there? Hello? Hello? Pit.
Was that? Is that your sibling signal? Grandchild, is that you? Praise the ancestors, I was right. You really are a hunter with Noi blood. Now you believe me. You know the ghost jackal is real because you've seen it. And you have an opportunity to help me make things right. There is a tree that only appears in the moonlight. Find it. That's where you must bury the jackal's skull. And offer praise and respect to the dead on behalf of your grandfather. The dead do not disappear. They live on through us. The dead are always watching us. So we always have a chance to be redeemed in their eyes. Thank you, grandchild. It's a new day, grandchild, for both of us. While your brother thinks a medic should check you for signs of mushroom poisoning, I think you have finally lifted the curse on Vahonga. I carried this weight like a boulder on my heart for decades. Now, it's gone. I feel 5 years younger. No, 10 years. But I called you here so I could retire, and there's no taking that back. Obviously, the job is yours. So, congratulations, Senior Warden. Now you get to deal with your brother and his hootubers and his spiritual skepticism. Congratulations. And do you know what else you get as Senior Warden? Can you guess? It's more work. And you can't do it alone. That's why I've called in a specialist and a team to handle that task. Veteran wilderness guide Dr. Dana Maritz. Dr. Dana is an acquired taste. To her, there's a wrong way, and then there's her way. Now that you are Senior Warden, I guarantee she's going to test you. to find out which way you do things. She can be overly authoritative, but if you pay attention, Dr. Dana will teach you some things. She's not always right, but she's the real deal when it comes to hunting and skill shooting. That's why weapons manufacturers put her on the payroll to sell their products. Now, don't let Dr. Dana occupy all of your time. You have official wardens' work to do there in Vopaladiamba. The Mfundla, the scrub hair population, is out of control, and it's starting to affect the living jackals that call this plateau home. Your work in this region will focus on restoring balance by applying different pressures to the animals. In addition, you still have exploring to do in Walunga, the Northern Reserve. Plenty of work to do up there. The river up in Walunga is predator-free, making it a safe haven for Cape buffalo. A dangerously large herd has congregated there. You need to disperse it, and that will be tricky. Take the time to prepare before you tackle that one. Now, even though I am officially retiring and you are officially the senior warden who runs Varonga Savannah, I'm not going to leave my radio post. For as long as you'll have me, it will be my pleasure to continue to offer you guidance whenever I can. That's the least I can do for you after what you have done for me. Now, when I die, the ancestors will receive me with pride, despite the mistakes I've made, all because my grandchildren have made our family so proud. Yes, even your brother. He knows I'm proud of him too. That's the least I can do for you after what you have done for me. Now, when I die, the ancestors will receive me with pride, despite the mistakes I've made, all because my grandchildren have made our family so proud. Yes, even your brother. He knows I'm proud of him too. Next week, I will take both of you to the cemetery. We'll bring my home brew. We'll sing songs and share memories with our ancestors. We'll celebrate the new senior warden, because the dead are always watching us in our sorrows, and today in our joys. Howie, Howie, Howie. Okay, grandchild. Yes, I know I should address you as the senior warden, but you'll always be grandchild to me, okay? Now, enough babbling from old Njabolo. You're in charge. What you do next is up to you.
Okay, guys, I'm going to do a different story. Uh,
Sure, you there?
Yes, nigga, I called your fucking name like 20 minutes ago.
Shit.
Hello? Pitt? Hello? Hello? Call Pitt on speaker.
Hello?
Nigga, can you not hear me?
Nope. I can. It's not. Yeah. Not even moving. Your mic's not even moving at all.
How about now?
Nope.
Okay, leave the party and come back.
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. I can hear you. Yeah.
You fucking A. I was like calling your name. Like I heard you make a noise and I fucking called your name and you weren't answering.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I had my headset on all the time. I didn't hear you at all. A bit. Can't even get into a game. I'm 5 minutes into Rainbow, trying to load into a game. Won't let me in. Servers must be down. My friend fucking dumbass texts me on Snap. Let's find it. He started saying, oh yeah, he said hi. I said what? He said hi again. I put the sus emoji of Among Us, like his putting his hand and saying goodbye. And then he sends a picture saying this: his ass, my cock, do the math. And I send a picture of the meme of the guy saying in the background of the school, gay. I have that. And I fucking send it to the chat that I'm groups with him and a bunch of others, the idiots that I used to hang out with. Then he fucking puts a picture, literally saying, the black guy saying, that wasn't me. And then it was fucking stupid, but it was fun at the same time. Man, like, does anyone else get on? Like, holy shit. Or is it just me and you?
It's fucking dead, dude.
Uh-oh.
What?
You don't hear that? You don't hear my stepdad yelling at my sisters right now?
Fucking, oh my god, hold on. Call Tim on speaker. Nigga, what is it with you with us being in the party and you just fucking being by yourself?
Well, does it matter? I mean, first off, I was doing stuff around the house right now, so it's either on pause. I just sat down right now. I'm sorry, I'm going for a mastery camera that I said I was sticking to.
Regardless if you go into a mastery camo, that doesn't justify the fact of you not joining the party just to hang out.
Okay, I didn't even see that there was a party. Again, I was away for like, what, maybe a half an hour?
Okay, but how long have you been on?
Not long.
I'm
on pause.
Nigga, in total of today, aside from the 30 minutes, how long have you been on?
Literally not long. I was on my phone today. I was doing stuff for class. So no, not long. Like maybe like an hour and a half.
Well, he didn't get a notification that the party started?
You need to check your fucking notifications.
I have them off because I hate that they get spammed.
Why do you have them? Okay.
So I have messages off. I have, when you guys create a party, I do have that on, but sometimes this doesn't pop up for whatever reason. I don't know.
Does he have the place?
Okay, then how about this? To eliminate the spam pit, stop sending images to the fucking group chat in the Siege party. We have a group chat in text. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bitch about spam, but hey, the only person that spams... Dude, you're contradicting your own bitching.
I'm literally saying that for me, that way, if he wants to send messages and shit like that, I don't care, that's on him. For my own sake, that way I don't get spam up from it if I'm in the middle of something. Or if I'm watching something on my PS4, if I'm watching my show, I'll get spam by it, like, oh, I'll just mute the notification for the chat, that way I don't see it, you know? That's how it was when I used to make videos, because when I make videos, I would see all the notifications come up, so I turn those off. I have them off because it's my own preference. Not a big deal.
Okay, but how come you don't, like, even bother to check the fucking... You don't bother to check anything to see if we're on, or if we're in the party.
Let's see. It's on playing Call of Duty. But for one thing, again, I had 2 days where I was just playing with everyone, hanging out, right? I think I can have a day where I just like play with myself, right? Is that bad or what?
You can play by yourself, dude, but still, you have to understand that we want to hang out, dude. Like,
I know, but like I said, remember yesterday you're saying no music, you come and play. I was like, okay, and I did. This time I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I'm not saying I don't like being around you guys. I love hanging out with you guys, obviously. Otherwise I wouldn't be hanging around with you guys. But sometimes I like to play with myself, play my music, and chill out. You know, I like to hang out by myself sometimes. That's just how I am as a person. I don't do it very often. It's not like I'm trying to get away from you guys.
Don't know.
Okay, you do know that I enjoy playing with you guys. You know that for a fact. Real shit, not even trying to mess around. Like, you know I wouldn't do it in the first place if I didn't like playing with you guys.
Don't know.
I took 2 days off of not going to this master camera instead of hung out with you guys.
Yeah. But still.
I'm slacking on it, and I kind of want to get it done. I already got the hard shit out of the way, so I'm pretty much just a smooth sail from here.
Okay, so since it's smooth sailing, you can talk to the homies.
Alright, then fine. Don't be mad at me when there's music in the background.
Dude, I'm fucking with you. It's just with fucking Yuri doing butt fuck whatever, probably having sex with his fucking roommate 24/7. Yeah, fucking prep for my class. Nah, dude, you're getting fucking butt fucked, and we all know it. I just feel like the fucking group is literally dying, and with me being an extrovert, I don't want to find another fucking group. Hold on, let me pause the fucking broadcast. So apparently if I'm to pause my broadcast, it mutes everything.
Weird.
But you know what? If they end up seeing it, I don't care. Because I'm going to say what I want to say and what I don't like about that group. Because, honestly, if this group dies, it's basically going to force me to be a part of Steph and Sam's group. One, their group is way too fucking big.
Okay, second off, why do they like get all bitchy and make their own like little group thing? What happened with that? I don't get it. Yeah, you were part of ours, and then they kind of like left.
I don't know. I had to fucking call them. And because, like, you guys weren't on, you guys were inactive and everything, and so I was bored. And so I had to call them for me to get in the group. And what the main thing, the main fucking thing as to why I don't like playing with that group, especially in ranked, is because they're fucking terrible. They're so terrible. And they're so quick to judge as well. Like, for instance, Steph straight up said that she will never unmute Austin or never be friends with him or anything like that because of his fucking voice.
What?
Because he just has one of those voices that she doesn't like, and so she will never be his friend, never talk to him, never do anything.
Can you say, I hate people, but I'm an asshole?
That, and the other day, when I told Steph how I played the game, how I played Call of the Wild, where I just basically run around until I get in an open field and just basically shoot shit, she, like, got so pissed off with how I played it. She's like, that's not how you're supposed to play the game. She's like, that's not how you're... She's like, that's not how you're supposed to play the game. That's not fun. The fun is tracking shit. And so I said, I'm sorry, I don't like spending 2.5 hours to kill one thing when I can spend 2.5 hours killing 20 things.
Yeah. But I don't like hunting games.
Kinda like...
And she gets so
Yeah,
fucking... She got
yeah.
so fucking pissed because I was defending myself and how I play the game. And she's like, but that's not how you're supposed to play it.
Okay,
like,
do you
I'm-
own the
I-
game? Like, do you own my version of the game? No.
It's like, I'm sorry that I play the game differently, but I'm pretty sure I spent $30 to play this fucking game. I'm going to play it however the fuck I want to fucking play it.
Right.
And so she eventually just like said, you know what? I'm leaving. Fucking Sam, call me when people join and play Rainbow. Not 5 minutes later, she comes back and says, you know what? I'm just gonna mute everybody except for you, Sam, because I have a headache and I just can't with people right now. Bitch, shut the fuck up while I'm ranting. You don't get to bitch while I'm ranting. Rude ass motherfucker.
Just jumping. I got mad, dude. I was sweating.
Nigga, I don't care. Anyways.
Like, okay.
So
yeah.
she straight up says, I have a headache, I'm gonna mute everybody except for Sam because I can't with people. First off, how I know you're fucking bullshitting is because if you can't with people, that means you can't with your spouse either. So that means you just leave entirely. The simple fact that you're still able to tolerate your spouse but not anybody else, that just shows that you're being selfish and you don't want to deal with anyone else's shit. Not to mention the fact that the whole reason why you got this upset was because somebody plays a game different from you.
Yeah.
And with that party, it's always do whatever Steph wants or do whatever this person wants. It's never like one person says, hey, let's do this. It's always, oh, well, we gotta check with this person, or, oh, yeah, we gotta check with this person. It's like, how about be a fucking friend and just fucking do it? You know how much bullshit I have to deal with to fucking... Hold on. Fucking... You know how much bullshit that I go through? Things that I don't necessarily want to do, but I just bite my tongue because I like hanging out with you guys? How come you can't do that for me? Or anyone else that, you know, wants to do other things that y'all don't want to do? Because y'all need to check in with the other people of the party.
Yeah, why would you need to check in with someone of something you want to do? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Agreed.
It's like you're acting like as if you're a little kid that needs permission from their parent.
And, oh my god. And they're really bad at fucking video games. Everyone that they hang out with is worse.
Silvers.
The
Silvers.
only people that in that group that are good is Speed and Steph's brothers. That's it.
Yep.
And so if this group dies, with me being an extrovert, it's going to force me to be a part of that group.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, that's for sure.
Honestly, I can't wait for the day that you get that fucking mastery camo done. So you can uninstall that game.
I'm not gonna uninstall it. You're on crack. If anything, I paid for it out of my own pocket money. Why would I uninstall it?
Whore.
I installed Modern Warfare because that game was actually ass.
Cold War.
You can't tell me you prefer Modern Warfare over Cold War.
Both of them are shit.
Okay, tell me the exact reason why it's shit for you. Like, exactly. I want to hear from you.
Because ever since they enabled cross-platform, it in any Call of Duty game, it's been absolute fucking shit. Because not only are you set at an immediate disadvantage, it's straight up fucking bullshit. That,
right.
And with the field of view, when they put that in, granted, yes, it's good for the game, but when you start playing other games, it fucks up your playstyle.
Yes, but here's the thing. So, what my thing is that some of these companies, let's say, for instance, Infinity Ward versus Treyarch. Infinity Ward did not want to make the effort. Treyarch made the effort. I mean, in the end, you can't really be mad at Cold War more. You can be mad at Infinity Ward for not giving what the community wanted in the first place. That's literally what Treyarch wanted. If you look at all the community arguments like that, like I didn't even have to. I was part of that argument saying like, why the fuck did we not have this? Because I played cross-platform. I didn't have a problem with it. I just didn't play it on Warzone because I didn't like it for what it was on Warzone because of the cheaters on Warzone. Because there was more cheaters on Warzone than there was in multiplayer itself. Significantly.
Can we put a pause in this conversation? Because I'm still on my rant of that group. I'm only on. I'm only on Steph.
Let me follow up with a question. Yeah, let me follow up with a question on that rant too. Why is it that like
all level lag?
Pits made it should lag. But so let me ask you this: when it comes to Steph and Sam, why the fuck? Like, what happened with them with us? Like, I don't even get it. Like, why did they leave with us? Like, why did they even dip out? They kind of like
don't know.
Everyone. You should probably ask them that. I want to see what their whole thing is like. I want to know why they don't like me because I can't really tell they didn't like me. I already know. I didn't like that. The fuck was that?
Fucking Buffalo. Get shot, bitch.
Buffalo.
Yeah, come at me, whore.
I want to hear their whole explanation of, well, we hate this person because of this.
Oh no, there's two! There's two! This is bad! Ah!
You get jump scared in a hunting game.
Well, yeah, because it's fucking dark and there's two water buffaloes chasing me! Oh, there's three! Oh my god! There's four! Ah!
You okay?
Oh my god.
No, I tried to exit before! God damn it! Oh, I tried to exit the game!
Did you die?
Yep.
Well, what happens when you die? I don't know.
You go back to the fucking... You go back to the last outpost you were at. But here's the thing. I have to travel 5 fucking kilometers to get this other lookout post. Ah! My dogs are looking at me like I'm a fucking serial killer. Anyways. Last thing about Steph that I don't really like. She's so quick to judge somebody rather than getting to know them. And yeah, that's the biggest thing that I have a problem with her. She doesn't take the time to get to know the person. She just looks at the she plays with them one time, just looks at their characteristics, and it's just like, nope, don't like them. And then guess what? That person never gets to play with the group. Why? Because Sam and Steph run that fucking group. If one of them doesn't like one person, they're not a part of it. At all.
And it's always like, oh, well, if I don't like this person and the other spouse does, then the other spouse who does has to say, oh, no, I don't like this person, actually. Because then they won't have to pick a fight.
Okay. Moving on.
To say their own opinion.
Moving on to Sam.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why the group plays ranked with her.
Or either of them. I mean, they were both, like, every time
because
we played ranked with them, they were terrible.
Steph sometimes has good games, but sometimes. And the thing is, I don't... Because they're trying to get plat every season. And the primary reason why it's a struggle for them is because of Sam. Not only because of her Wi-Fi and her constantly fucking lagging out, but she's not good at the game at all. And then she blames it on bullshit when it's like... I've yet to play a game where she actually did good.
What the fucking just kill? You suck.
Shut the fuck up, Pitt. Bite your tongue. Because I've been biting mine for years. You can bite yours for 30 minutes.
You got a speech that long? Shit.
Another thing with Sam. I don't like how she tries to talk about politics and this and that and the other when she doesn't have any fucking facts. She talks out of her fucking ass.
He listens to media.
Yeah, she literally watches a video on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, something, and goes, oh yeah, that must be true. I'm not going to do any research on my own, because if that person says it, then it must be true. It has to be true. People don't lie.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The best thing you can do from getting your research from media is looking at it first, then thinking about it on your own terms of what you see. That's different, versus just saying, oh yeah, no, that's right, like, right off the bat, without giving it a second thought.
I mean, Tim, you were there. I was live streaming The Journey on Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
When we got into that fucking debate shit about cops and everything, and how I was like, you can't take a small bunch of bad things and makes it ruin the whole batch. Like, you can't think that way. Like, not all cops are bad. And she goes, no, they're all bad. And honestly, since you don't value human life, first off, when the fuck did I say that?
Because she's a female. No offense to it, but she's a female and she assumes that when you mean one thing, she thinks you mean a whole bunch of other things. Jesus. But regardless, like, honestly, I was watching the whole. I was pretty much tuned in almost to the whole live stream, and then the whole politics thing just kind of ruined it for me. I was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not gonna watch anymore.
No, dude, you were there on the party with us. It was you, me, and Yuri.
Yep, I remember.
But she eventually said, because she supported Biden, and I supported Trump. We didn't know about our political views until that day. I had no problem that she supported Biden. I really could care less about other people's fucking opinions. Why? Because it's their fucking opinions and they're entitled to it.
But with her, like, thinking she's a victim and stuff like that, because, I mean, I don't care if she was, but it's the fact that she's using it too much to her own advantage to try to win an argument. She said, oh, you don't understand because you're not a girl, you're not a female, and you're not gay, you're not a lesbian, so you don't have this problem. I'm like, what? I'm like, even if he was and he didn't have the problem, he would still say, "Oh, you're lucky. You don't have this problem. You don't have a say." I can guarantee that would still be the outcome. You just don't want to have to listen to anyone. You just want to be right. You want to sit there on your ass and say, "Oh, I'm right. No one else is right, and that's it." That's not how it works.
And
I don't care if that's how you got it as a kid, but hey.
No aim.
like Pitt, on that day, at the end of the debate, I straight up said, you know, you have your own views, I have my own views, and regardless of us disagreeing with each other's beliefs and everything, I'm not going to let that ruin our friendship. You know, I'm still going to be friends with you and everything like that, and this will not affect what I think of you in any shape or way or form. And her response to that was, I wish I could say the same.
It's like, well,
Within the 50 people in my stream, they were... Even one of Steph's fucking brothers was like, God damn. That is fucked up. So that's my biggest thing about Sam, is her talking about politics when she doesn't have facts for shit. I mean, she tried to defend... Or not defend. She tried to antagonize the people who rioted the Capitol and say like, oh, well, they had, the cops didn't do tear gas or shot them or rubber bullets or anything like that. I was like, yes, they did. It's just the people that were there came fucking prepared. They were wearing vests and gas masks and everything like that. They were fucking prepared for that shit. And so the cops couldn't do anything but step aside because nothing was working. And she just constantly tries to defend herself, even though she's just digging herself a bigger grave, and she knows that she's just in the wrong. And then eventually, this is how you know that she knows that she's defeated. She just goes, "Okay, I'm not gonna do this anymore," and she will like unadd you, block you, and kick you from the party. She's done that to me multiple fucking times.
What the fuck?
And then there's Sam and Steph put together. The second one person starts cracking a joke at the other person, at first it's like, haha, yeah, funny. Then the other one cracks another joke, and it's like, oh yeah, funny. And then the other one rebuttals again and cracks another joke, and it's like, okay, guys, come on. And then they don't stop. Why? Because they make the whole fucking party laugh, except for you. And so at that point, it's bullying. It's another fucking Alex situation.
Yeah.
Where they don't get the hint of, okay, it's too much, guys. Let's just... Can we drop it, please?
Yeah, with you and him, like, it just kept on going on and on. I'm like, dude, can y'all just shut up? And he's like, shut up to him. I'm like, make me, motherfucker. Like, literally, you're nothing. You're literally nothing. Like, I literally told him that, and he goes, what do you mean I'm nothing? I'm like, when it comes to me and you, you're nothing. Because I'll tell you this right now. If you were to say this to me in front of my face, I would literally put your ass in the dirt, and there's no difference about it. He was like, okay, buddy. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, you fucking seen how... Like, I don't boast
Tim,
myself
I could beat your ass. I'm strong, man. No, I don't think I could... I don't think I'd win if you and I got in a fight. At all.
The thing is, though, like... It's like with him and I was just like, dude, like, you talk so much shit, but, like, you can't do anything to back it up. It's just shit talking and repeat. You're literally like a person who lost, like, you already pretty much said it. I pointed out, you lost the argument. That's it.
I guarantee you he's the type of person where if there's any type of conflict in person, he would just get up in your face and be like, what's up then? What's up then? What's up? And then be shocked as fuck when he gets decked.
Yeah. Like, honestly, the second he would get in my face, I'd just be like, alright, dude, you're gonna go to the ground in, like, 5 seconds if you don't back off.
I can't tell you how many people have...
nice about giving him 5 seconds.
I can't tell you how many people I've done that in high school, dude. Like, because they would... okay, so there was a time where this guy was picking on one of my girlfriends and just bullying her. And she came up to me and was like, can you please help me out? Like, I can't defend myself because he's bigger and stronger than me, and I can't do anything. I've tried contacting the APs. They're not doing anything, so can you do something? And so I said, okay. And so he had the same lunch as me. And so I walked up to him and was like, hey, can you stop going to Natalie and, like, pretty much bullying her? And he looks at me and goes, first off, I ain't fucking bullying her. Second off, who the fuck are you? Third off, mind your goddamn business, bitch. And I looked at him and I was like, okay. But if she comes to me damn near fucking crying, saying all this shit, like, why don't you, since you're saying that you're not bullying her, tell me the situation and what's going on. And he gets up from his chair, gets up in my face, and goes, I said mind your goddamn business. And I was like, see, now I'm starting to believe her side because you're not telling me the situation as for she did. And he ended up shoving me and then get in my face again. And I was like, dude, you touch me one more time, you're going on the floor. And so he put his finger and flicked my forehead. I put that motherfucker in a chokehold and threw him on the ground so goddamn fast. Like, it wasn't even funny.
You're fucking behind me.
Tim? Or not Tim. Pitt? I'm gonna hurt you.
I'm fucking playing. You're having
I just love how you stay silent when Tim's ranting, but the second Tara does, it's fuck this shit. Of course you're behind me. Oh my god, you're a fucking pussy sitting in a corner. Oh my god, how is that not a headshot? Fuck. So yes, I'm going to hurt you with a big, red, shiny dildo that I polished myself and shoving it up your fucking ass. And I will shove it so far up, you're going to throw it up.
But no, like...
Then I'll shove my actual dick up yours.
Okay, now it's getting a little sus again. Here we go.
I mean, hey, you know, since COVID and everything, no contact condom. Oh, yeah.
Put a mask on your dick.
Yes, sir.
Are you using suppressor on that?
Dude, do the straps go, like, around your testicles?
A lot of loopings involved. But, no, in high school, I remember, these guys, like, I think I told this story already, I don't know if you guys remember it, but, I would tell you how, like,
What's that,
these
mamas?
guys sort of tried to jump me, in high school, in front of everyone. At first, everyone thought they were joking around, until I, like, pushed, like, mind you, they pinned me to the lockers, and it's not an indoor school, it's an outdoor school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the lockers are in...
Are you fucking kidding me?
Shut the fuck up, Pete!
But the lockers are in what we call breezeways, so it's a little hallway with obviously just a bunch of lockers, top and bottom lockers, and we have one that's in the, like a whole section that's in the middle. So, anyways, they shoved me to the lockers. What pisses me off more is, it's a trait in my family. The angrier we get, the more pissed off. Like we just freak out and lash out and everything. We're like the Hulk. The angrier we get, the stronger we get. Literally, like not even trying to sugarcoat that shit. We do. That's just how it is. I think it's really with anyone. But I got pissed off because I hit my neck. Like not the neck, but the right where your neck meets your back, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the back of your head. It hit the part where you grab the locker to open it. I hit the back of my body right there, on that part of the locker, and it hurt like a bitch. It wasn't fun because it had edges, so it hurt a lot. I got pissed off. I pushed all three of them at the same time off of me, pinned them against lockers, made them hit pretty much the same part of their body, and I kicked one in the shin, elbowed one in the face, and I just bashed one in the fucking locker's head. I just kept them walking. They didn't get up.
I didn't know lockers had heads.
In pain. I bashed them. I bashed their head in with the locker. Pretty much. And the next day, and it was the end of school too, so I didn't get. They didn't call me or anything like that. I didn't call my house. They just pulled me aside the next day and say, "Hey, what happened?" I'm like, this happened. They pinned me against lockers. Everyone thought they were joking at first. I did too. Then I realized they weren't. I got hurt, and then I got pissed off. So then I pushed them back. That's it. What about him? He said you hit him in the head with the locker. I'm like, yeah, because he deserved it. And they realized that I wasn't at fault there. I mean, yeah, I could have been a little bit less aggressive about it, but I was in the heat of the moment. What do you want me to do? You know? I got pissed off. One time, this new kid here at our neighborhood, he pushed my little brother. He pushed Matt. Like when Matt was like 6 at the time, dude. He's small. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a kid. And this new kid named Ivan, fucking like dumbass kid, shoved him to the ground. Matt hit the back of his head. I got pissed off. I saw it happen because he just did it out of nowhere. They just didn't like each other. But he pushed him to the ground. I got pissed. I picked up his electric scooter that he had at the time and threw it at his face. And then I socked him in the jaw. And I helped Matt up, and he starts calling. He's Mexican, so he goes, "Papa," and he's like calling for his dad. I'm like, "Call your dad, little fucking pussy. I'll beat his ass too. I don't give a fuck." Like, I said that, and I'm sitting there like, dude, why am I saying this? I'm like 11 years old. I'm like, whatever. I told my dad what happened. He didn't get mad at it. My dad doesn't care if I finish the fight rather than starting it. My dad's one of those dads.
Yeah, my mom's like that. Wait, your dad's like, if you start it, finish it, or you don't start it, finish
No,
it?
You don't start it, finish it.
Yeah, that's how my mom is.
As long as you finished it if you didn't start it and you finished it, he's fine with it. At that point, it's just self-defense.